It's a season to be jolly, tra la 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 la. Welcome friends and family to my brand new channel, and we are kicking it off with the favorite season, the one and only Christmas. It's the holidays, and my name is Mercy Mohatse, and I'd really like to welcome you guys. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button, like and comment. Let me know which part of the world are you guys in and what you guys are going to be doing for this beautiful, loving season. So when it comes to me, I have always been a huge fan, a huge lover of decorating. It's kind of like I started it off when I had an events company, and after I stopped my events company, I didn't stop with that. I actually brought it into my home. I brought it into friends and families' homes, decorating, whether it was your birthdays, it was for seasons. It's something that's always been a huge part of me. But when it comes to Christmas, I've always been a lover of Christmas, obviously growing up with that family spirit, singing, eating, and the more I grew up, I fell in love with the season completely. I must say it is actually the one season that holiday that I probably spent the most money when it comes to decorating. And I thought, why not share with you guys everything that I'm going to be doing and make sure that you guys get some nice new tips on decorating your Christmas tree. So that's what we're going to be covering. We're going to be doing Christmas trees, table dining setting up, lounge area, outdoor lights, a few DIYs, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some few tricks and treats for you guys that I have lined up, and I'm super excited. It's not only going to stop here. As the season closes off, I will be sharing with you guys other different things. We've got so many holidays throughout the year, and I'm going to be your go-to girl. So what are we doing today? And in this video, we are going to be doing one of my most challenging things, which is my big tree. So I got this tree a couple of years ago. I think the tree is about 3 years old. It is my biggest tree yet. It is a big family tree, and it has a lot of ornaments. It has a lot of glass ornaments. I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything. It does generally take me about a day or two, and I'm really hoping that we can cover as much as we can today and hopefully finish it today. What takes the most time is fluffing the tree, and because each and every single ornament is so fragile, some are glass, it's important to just take your time with it. So I'm going to be doing some voiceovers at some points. At some times I am just going to be talking to you guys, taking a break, but we're going to do it together. If you guys have any questions in regards to what I'm doing, where some of my ornaments are coming from, which to be quite honest, my ornaments come from everywhere, different parts of the world, different parts of the country. If I see something, whether it's online or it's in a shop and I really love it, I either save up to get it, or if I have the money, I order it. So I can share as much as I can, but like I said, the tree is 3 years old, so some of the ornaments, actually 90% of everything is pretty old. But at any time you guys have any questions, please do comment below, share the questions, share what you love about the video, what you love about the tree, and what are you guys going to be doing. Are you also a big Christmas lover? Do you do Christmas decorating, or is it not a thing for you? You know, I feel like over the past 3 years, Christmas I felt it was like moving away from a lot of people, but for some odd reason, people have been putting their trees up from November, actually October, end of October, from Halloween. So I am a little bit late, but which part of the year do you guys actually put the tree up and put it down? Anyway, that's enough from me and my friend here, my little gingerbread man. He's actually going to be going in the kitchen. Yes, we are going to be doing kitchen deco as well. So let us get to work. It is currently just after 11. Let's see how far we get today. So I actually lost my fluffing gloves and I'm gonna go for these alternative gloves. I would definitely advise you wearing gloves, and definitely wearing something that is long sleeves, because the tree can become very itchy. So if possibly the tree just pricks into you while you're opening the tree, and just you can either break out. If your skin is very sensitive, you could end up with a little bit of a rash or just a bit of irritation and a little bit of redness. So I always advise use some form of gloves. I prefer gloves that actually does go over my clothes, and that's it. Let's fluff the tree. So I always advise, when it comes to fluffing your tree, start from the back. We'd normally start at the bottom and come all the way up. So for showing purposes, I'm going to show you here. You open to the sides, then down, then up. That's how your tree is going to be a lot more full. Side, down, and up. And here's the thing is you want to make sure that you actually get a tree that is full, because if you have a tree that has a lot of gaps, you're gonna struggle to put even ornaments, lights. So if you pay a little bit extra on the coins, you get a full tree and you get a beautiful tree. Let's keep fluffing. Ta-da! There's no Christmas tree without beautiful lights. And one thing that I love is lights that really reflect the theme of what you're trying to achieve for Christmas. So I've gone ahead and used red Christmas lights, and I'm going to be topping that off with some warm yellow lights and just your plain lights. These lights all represent different things, making sure that the tree is full of life and color. I normally start at the bottom because they are plug-in lights, and I work my way all around, making sure that it is in a zigzag position, and I give a little bit of room because between the yellow and the red light, I alternate them one above the other. When it comes to the plain lights, they're very much small and invisible. So I kind of just go all around them, making sure that they don't see any difference. I do add it in between the red and the yellow to make sure that you still have that one light that's just plain. The nice thing with the lights is if you ever want to change them to multiple colors, you actually can change them as well. I can officially say we are 30% done with the tree. Some of the lights are up, it's fully fluffed and not yet in position because I'm still going to be going around to the back to put in more ornaments and lighting. But from me to you today, we're completely done. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we fully complete the tree and you guys can see all the small little details on the ornaments and the details of how the lighting fully turns out. Hi family, I am super energized. It's a brand new day and I'm ready to tackle this tree behind me. Today we're finishing off with the lights, then we're putting our ornaments onto the tree, and then we are going to be covering the bottom of the tree. So one thing I want to find out from you, do you guys prefer just a plain mat behind under the tree, or do you prefer a lot of gifts? If you are doing gifts or box wrapping, do you prefer it to be one color? What is your tree looking like this year or last year's tree if you have not yet put it up? Or if you are going to be putting it up, what is the theme for your tree? I'm very excited to find out what you guys are thinking and doing as well in your homes. But other than that, let's get to this tree decorating. I am going to be putting up these little balls. There are lights. Some of the globes are a little bit finished, but this is what we're going to put at the bottom. There's not a lot of this, so we're just going to drape it at the bottom. A little bit of bad news. These lights and these lights are both not working. I just tested them, and unfortunately I really don't have the time right now to be going out and trying to get them fixed. We need to get the tree up, so make sure you check your lights before you put them away. Make sure you check them. If they're not working, fix them way ahead of time so you're never in this kind of predicament. Earlier this year, I got this box of candles that I've seen kind of trending everywhere. I was a bit jelly last year, I didn't get them, so this is how they look. I actually got these from Temu a while ago, and you just basically, all right, so you've got your candle, you place it in this little clip holder, and then you clip it on here. Can you guys see that over there? You clip it on there. I actually thought that I got a lot, but I only got 10, so I obviously didn't read, and I only opened this box 2 days ago. So I'm going to place the lights or the candles strategically in different places where I want them to be visible, and then I'm going to be adding some ribbon. I did also get ribbon. I did also get ribbon that says Merry Christmas. So these are the two things that I'm going to be adding that I've never added to my tree before. Everything else that is going to go on the tree is fairly old. I'm not sure, I've never done ribbons before on a tree, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I don't know how I'm going to place it. We are going to swing it. I did sketch it, but sketching and doing in real life is two different things, so wish me luck. I didn't actually realize how heavy these candles can actually be once you've put in the batteries. So please be careful not to put them directly at the edge, but rather in the middle or just a little bit to the back so they don't fall at any point. They can easily break. we're going to be adding some ribbon. So like I mentioned, I have not done this yet. I'm not even sure how the actual quality is supposed to be on ribbons. I am assuming that I pay good money and the ribbon will stick. So I'm going to start off by cutting it. What my plan is I want to kind of wrap it like that so the words are a lot more visible. I do actually wish it was a lot more darker. So let's see how this turns out, if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm not sure on sizing. So I'm going to make sure that I kind of cut in between here so that I am not cutting over the words. Okay, so that's how I kind of cut it. So I do feel like this is a bit long though. Okay, let's see. If we put this like this and we tie it up there. I don't know how that's going to be. Let me tie it up like. I think it's not bad. I'm not sure. I think it's not that bad. I think I'm going to add maybe 2 or 3 more pieces. I honestly feel like the ribboning turned out pretty well for the first time doing it. It is very hard to kind of like bend it. I'm not sure if maybe the wires at the top and at the bottom, the ribbons that I have are not that strong, but I made a plan. And so far it is looking pretty good. I am a little bit worried that some of the ribbons might come off, so what I am thinking of doing is just adding little pins, because there's so many things that are going to go onto the tree. The last thing I want is, once I'm adding things, something that is like, for example, that is that long, starts falling off. So I am just going to put in a few pins at the back to make sure that they are a little bit more stable, but I'm really loving the ribbon. Another idea that I think would have been lovely is if I had a red velvet, probably a more wider, thicker ribbon. If I had placed it underneath and then put the second ribbon, I honestly feel like it would have given the tree a lot more color. But there is a lot of ornaments that are going to go on that are red in specific in color, so I think it will still pop. But I'm really loving that Merry Christmas kind of feel and vibe to it. Let me know so far, what are your thoughts on ribbon? Is it a thumbs up for you when it comes to ribbons, or would you do your tree without ribbons? I've done it before without ribbons, looked beautiful. I thought, let's try something new, and this is us trying something new. So would you do something new? Have you been adding ribbon? What are your thoughts on ribbons on a tree? What I normally do is I start off with my bigger balls. So my biggest balls, I'll try place them all around the actual tree. And by doing that is you start filling up your biggest gaps, and that's what you want to do, is you want to fill all your big ornaments, unless if they're sensitive. If they're sensitive and they are big, then you'll put them towards the end. Like if they're breakable, or some are like very foamy and they're very fragile, then you'll put them to the end. But other than that, what you want to do is you want to start with your biggest balls. I actually did have bigger balls. I had bigger balls, but they broke, unfortunately, while packing them last year. So I'm going to start with these, and I'm going to start with both the silver, the gold, and the red. And what you want to do is, when you put them in, is because they're heavy, if they are put like this, they will go down. But what you want to do is you want to just lock them by bending over the end of the branch. The tree is coming alive. I'm starting to feel that spirit of Christmas. Honestly speaking, there's just something about like putting up a Christmas tree. It like brings this warm, happy feeling, exciting feeling. So super excited right now. Things are starting to come together. I've completed most of my small, medium and big balls, apart from the ones that are super delicate. And now I'm just going to be attaching like little flowers, little boxes. I'll show you more of the details, but that's literally what I'm going to be doing now. And this is just to give the color, the tree, a little bit more color, to give it a little bit more depth, a little bit more volume. And by adding all these little things is you're creating a story, you know, about what's happening on the tree. Like for example, if it was a Grinch tree, there'd be a lot more green things, you know. Obviously the Grinch is not one with Christmas, so it really does depend what your theme is. We obviously doing Santa's village. It's loving, it's warming, it's all about feeling that love. So all these nice little touch of gold ornaments, red ornaments, green ornaments, things are a lot more full of life and depth. Something that I've always loved about building your own tree is you get to create whatever you want. So always feel free to add in things like flowers if you're a more feminine person, like your gift boxing. I even sometimes put crackers on my trees, and that just makes it something that is a lot more personal to you. A lot of people normally put just bows and your balls, but I feel like in this world we can definitely always personalize our own trees. Hi fam, so I've just moved the tree because I'm realizing it's starting to get pretty full. I did fill a few balls and ornaments at the back just so that it's not empty from the back if you're walking around the house. We've got windows on both sides, so we want to make sure that you can still get that nice feel. I did forget, I said there's 2 new things. There's actually 3 new things. I decided to get a new star because over the last 3 years, I've struggled a lot with putting a star on this tree because it's always touching the ceiling. So I am going to attempt, last year I broke my star. I'm gonna attempt putting this star up. Wish me luck. And hopefully this one can fit and it can look nice. There was one that had lights, but for me to go up every single day and switch that light on, it wasn't gonna work, and I couldn't find one with a remote. So for future purposes, if you know where I can get a big star like this, but it's not so, it's more wide than long. Ooh, my English is bad there. That lights with a remote, please do write down in the comment section. I would love to get that. So wish me lots of luck. Crossing fingers we can do this right. Family, we are officially 80% done with the tree and I am super exhausted. It is also late and probably there's only about an hour, 2 hours left of the small finer touches of the tree. I will just show the tree also after here how it is, but we're gonna see you tomorrow or in the next couple of days when we complete this beautiful tree. Hi family, we are back and I am ready to complete this tree. We should be done in probably the next hour. I'm almost certain the latest an hour and a half to 2 hours. So let's put on the bows and let's put on all these small or big sensitive ornaments. Where and how you set up your ribbons is extremely important. So I tend to take my bigger ribbons and put them on the outside, making sure that they also cover up a lot of the open gaps. So when I started the tree, I already had in mind where I would be placing a lot of my bigger ribbons. So in those areas, I tried as much not to fill it up with anything, maybe 1 or 2 balls. And with the different colors is I kind of also alternate. So on the one side I put the red, on the other side the gold, and I just put them at different levels as well, making sure that when you look from a distance they're kind of giving as if you've put little bow ties on the corners of the tree. My peppermint collection, they are so cute but also pretty big, and that's the thing is some of these ornaments is they're there to mainly fill up the space. If you're looking to fill up your tree and don't want to spend a lot on your ornaments, I would rather get your more sensitive ornaments that take up a lot of the space and are a lot more bigger. We're almost done. I'm just gonna start adding all these final touches to the tree. It's looking absolutely stunning, and I'm just gonna start putting prezzies at the bottom. I did get a train this year, but I realized that the train is small, so I will put it on one of my smaller trees. But for now, with the big train, they did also say you can add it in the middle, but honestly, if I had to add a train to the middle of that, it would just be so congested. So we're going to do that at the bottom of another tree. For now, let's add these 90. When we're done with these, we'll be 95% done, and then with the boxes at the bottom, we'll be 100% done. So with the butterflies, all I really do, let me do this, let me come close. I just open it up like that, and I open up another one. I actually ordered these online, I can't even remember where. And then you just open the little, is it antennas? And you literally have your butterfly. And the nice thing with these butterflies is they fill up the space like that. So obviously this is not where I'm going to place this specific butterfly. I just wanted to show you guys how it opens up and how pretty it is. I hope you guys can see. Very, very pretty. So I'm gonna add these, and we're also going to open Santa Claus, Father Christmas now, and just get that music and those jingles going, just to give us that vibe that Father Christmas has landed. We're officially under the big tree at Santa's village. When it comes to the placing of gifts at the bottom, what I normally do is to fill up the space, I just take empty boxes and wrap them all around with some Christmas wrapping paper. You can do this. This is a really great, easy way. It is also very cost and budget friendly. What I have also done is, because previous years I had decorated smaller trees with different packages, with different boxes, what I did is I also added those to the side. So you can use either or. I normally would buy just a huge box that has a different sizing, and I just wrap them all around the tree, even if they're different colors. Or you can alternatively go for one solid color if your tree is either one or two colors straight. Family, we are officially done with the tree, and it's looking absolutely sparkling. As you guys can see, it is lit. I will actually take a moment to show you all the details that you guys get to see with, because I obviously have lighting around me. you'll get to see all the details, and then I will also follow it up by switching off actually the light so you can see it in the dark. Or this area that I'm in here doesn't have any lights, so you'll get to see the darkness of it, and I will follow it up in the morning where you guys can see it in daylight, sparkling with clear natural light. So thank you guys so much. It's not the end. I'm not closing it off. I will close off this video once I've shown you guys all the details in daylight, but it's an absolute beauty. It is definitely saying Santa's village, and what I love about it, about Santa's village, is the Christmas tree is like in the heart of the village, and I feel like with my home, I entertain the most in this area, so it is in the heart of my home as well, and I really love it. Please do share your comments below of what you love about the tree. Is it the presents at the bottom? Is it maybe the butterflies, which are very feminine? They are like shoes. Is it the animals? We've got some birds, some reindeers. There is also angels. There's teddy bears. We also have a Father Christmas. There's like different things. Is it the bells? Is it the peppermint sticks? You know, what is it that you love the most about this beautiful tree, and what would you choose to remove and take home with you if you were my guest? Not that I'm going to be telling people to remove things, but that is, I think that would be very lovely for me to know what your thoughts are. And that's it. Till tomorrow in the daylight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi family, we are finally complete and all done with the Christmas tree. I hope that you guys have really enjoyed this video. Once again, welcome to my brand new page. What a way to start off this beautiful channel. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and just share what you love about this tree and what you love about your tree. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on another video very soon. I will be decorating my entire home, making it Santa's village, or Mr. and Mrs. Claus's village. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys very soon. Bye bye. Enjoy.